What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a Nintendo 3DS emulator for Android called Lime3DS. The phone I will be using is a Samsung Galaxy S22 Plus, and the controller I am going to be using is the GameSir G8 Galileo. If you like this controller, a link will be in the description below. Okay, let's head on over to this GitHub page. The link to this page is in the description below. Once you are here, let's scroll down until you see assets. And since we're going to be downloading this emulator on Android, the one you want to click is right here. And your download should start. Now I'm going to go into my downloads folder. And here's my Lime3DS APK file. Let's open this. Do you want to install this app? Install. App installed, open. Get started. Grant permission for notifications. I'm gonna go ahead and grant permission. Allow 3DS to send you notifications. Now this is up to you. I'm gonna go ahead and allow. Next. I'm gonna go ahead and grant the microphone access while using this app. Next. And I'm gonna grant permission for my camera while using this app. Next. Select user folder. This is where all of your Lime3DS data will be stored. Let's go ahead and hit select. Now on my phone, I have a folder called 3DS games where I keep my 3DS ROMs. I'm gonna also use this folder to store my Lime3DS data. If you would like to create a new folder on your phone, come over here and select create new folder. And you can go ahead and create a new folder and call it whatever you like. But in my case, I'm just gonna select 3DS games folder and use this folder. Allow Lime3DS to access files in 3DS games, allow. And OK. Next. Now it wants us to select a game folder. Now before we upload our 3DS ROMs into Lime3DS, first, I want to show you guys what a compressed 3DS ROM file looks like. So here I have Tekken 3D as a zip file. This file needs to be extracted to be playable in Lime3DS. Now you can extract this file using your built-in extractor. All you need to do is hold down on the game file, then come down here to more and hit extract. Extract. Once it is done, you will get this file here. This is playable in Lime3DS. You can delete the zip folder. Go ahead and hit add games. And it automatically took me back to that 3DS games folder, and I'm fine with using this folder. But once again, if you want to create a new folder, up here in the top left, you will see the name of your phone. You click that, where you can get back to this screen where you can find a new folder that may contain your 3DS ROMs, or you can create a new folder. But once again, I'm using my 3DS games folder. Now back over on the emulator, I'm gonna go ahead and select use this folder and allow. Next, and we are done. Continue. And there we are, our 3DS ROMs have been uploaded to the emulator. Now let's go into our settings. Let's go over here to the top left, click on the three dots, and we're gonna go to settings. Let's go to general. Now for limit speed, we're gonna turn this on. And the reason we are doing this is because if you don't, I found that your game speed will be jumping all over the place. You will be going from 60% to 100% to 200%, meaning 1 second your game can seem like it's lagging and the next second your game can be going super fast. And for the limit speed percent, I recommend leaving this at 100%. That way, even if your speed does jump around a bit, it really won't go over 100%. Okay, let's go back. Now let's scroll down to graphics. For the graphics API, if you are using an older Android device or an Android device that has a pretty weak processor, then you will want to use OpenGL. If you have a newer Android device that has a pretty powerful processor, to get the best performance, you will want to switch this to Vulkan. We're going to enable our shader compilation. to make sure we don't get any stuttering during gameplay from our shaders loading. And now let's go to my favorite one, internal resolution. Now you can bump this all the way up to 10 times. Now of course, if you don't have a powerful phone, your game will lag the higher the graphics settings. But I would say even if you do have a pretty powerful phone, I would run this between 4 and 6 times. I'm gonna do 4 times. Okay. And everything else here, we can leave at default settings. Let's go back. Now let's go to gamepad. Now I will not be using on-screen touch controls, and if you are, then you do not have to do anything here. But since I am using a controller, I have to map my buttons out. All you want to do is tap on the button you're ready to set up, so we can start with the A button. I'm going to tap on the A button, and then I'm going to press whatever button on my controller I want to be A. Same thing for B, tap B, hit whatever button on my controller I want to be B. And I am going to repeat the same thing for all of my buttons. And when you guys come down to your circle pad, you will want to use your left analog stick to map out your circle pad. As for your C stick, you want to use your right analog stick. Just want to clarify that because some people may get confused. And for your hotkeys, if you have any extra buttons on your controller, then you can map these buttons out. I have 2 extra mappable buttons on the back of my controller that I use for swap screens and cycle landscape layouts. I really wish I would have seen a fast forward and rewind button here, but we don't have them. Okay, back on the home screen, now we can go ahead and load up a game, and let's do Dead or Alive Dimensions. Okay, you will notice even if you are using a controller with your phone, you will still have on-screen touch controls. To get rid of these, you want to swipe from the right of your screen, hit the back button, and you want to go over to overlay options. And then you want to select show overlay. Let's go back to overlay options. And also, if you want to see your FPS, this is where you can check show FPS. If you want to change your screen layout, then you can come down to landscape screen layout, and you have some different options here. You have portrait. This is what portrait looks like. This is what single screen looks like. This is side by side. And this is hybrid screen. And if you want to make your touch screen your main screen, then you want to come down to swap screens. I'm going to go back to landscape screen layout, and I'm going to change this to default because this is the mode that I prefer to play in. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.